Hello everybody and welcome to your reading. This is intended to bring you answers and advice that you need right now, and there are 4 different decks for you to choose from: Flower Petals, Sea Melodies, Whispering Woods, or The Secret Garden. So I will pull several cards from that deck, and then I will also pull tarot. So decide which one of those decks is calling your name and has the answers and advice that you need. I will start with Flower Petals, and there are timestamps for the others below. Hello there. So let's see what the Flower Petals have to offer you for advice and answers for whatever it is that you need to know right now. Ooh, okay, there's one. I feel like we should cut right there. Okay, let's see who jumped out. Be here always with willing hands and heart. Ooh, so it is time to open up that heart a little bit and open up those hands so that you can receive. There's something trying to come into your experience. Next is everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true. And you know, remaining honest and true is different for everybody, how that personally resonates. But for me, this is more about being honest and true with yourself and believing in yourself and believing in the magic and the miracles. And there is no end to your potential and what you are capable of. Like I said, there is something trying to come into your experience, and your guides are like, you need to open your hearts and your hand so you can receive and be true and fair to yourself. We are our own worst enemy, right? So if you have been beating yourself up, putting yourself down, not liking yourself very much, stop doing that. Your guides are like, no, open that heart, open those hands. There's something that's trying to come into your reality. And now show appreciation and joy. Show appreciation and joy shall follow. Be happy for what is, what you do have in this moment. Let's pull some tarot and see specifically what your guides are talking about. The Lovers. So a relationship with a friend or a romantic partner, or something that is very near and dear to your heart. So this is coming out on what's trying to come to you. There is somebody that is trying to offer you an apology, offer you some love, offer you some support, wants to be there for you. Okay, this energy is trying to come in somehow, some way. Next is the High Priestess. So there is a bit of the unknown, the unseen, and that can bring about, a little bit of fear, because if you can't see the path forward, it makes you hesitant to want to move forward. And the thing is, you only need to be able to see the step in front of you. And even though you can't see a mile ahead, if you could see that next step, just keep walking forward. There's a lot that's going to be revealed, and this is like everlasting success is assured, but you've got to be honest and true with yourself, and that is not beating yourself up, and loving yourself and believing in yourself and knowing that you are just as important as anybody else. And that is the absolute truth, and there is much to be revealed to you, and there is this beautiful love and support trying to come into your experience. And now we have this Queen of Swords, and this is show appreciation and joy shall follow. So for some of you, I feel that your efforts that you've put forth in some area of your life has not been properly appreciated, may be taken for granted, and that may be why you're kind of closing up here, because you don't want to feel that anymore. You don't want to be underappreciated. You don't want to be taken for granted. You don't want to go through, a similar circumstance again. But You can overcome this energy. Let's see what's next. The Fool, a brand new beginning. So this love and support, some of you, this is a new person that's coming into your life, okay? Or you and a person finally having a heart-to-heart and mending a lot of sadness and pain and coming to a truce to where you move forward in a brand new energy, okay? But ultimately, for most of you, this Lovers with the Fool, this is a new connection coming into your life, and it could be a romance or it could come through a friend. It just depends on your personal circumstance. That is, it's coming, okay? Open your heart, open your mind to the belief that you could have somebody who really does love you and support you, and that you can trust and won't stab you in the back or underappreciate you, whether it's a lover or a friend, okay? That energy is trying to come in to your experience. And now over here with the High Priestess, we have the King of Pentacles. So some of you, this new energy coming in could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this is like the unseen, the unknown, but there's everlasting success guaranteed with this connection, or what's being offered to you through this connection. And coming through as the King of Pentacles, that's very stable, solid energy that you can count on. So that's beautiful. And now we have the King of Swords. The truth shall prevail. Okay. And so some of you, this could also be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you know, these ending with these kings, solid energy, the start of very solid energy. And all this air over here, again, it's very important that you don't belittle yourself, you don't put yourself down, you don't think small of yourself, okay? You know, if you screw up, if you make mistakes, yes, you know, take accountability and own it, but you don't have to carry a ton of guilt and remorse around, you know, for different things that have happened and it's in the past, because everybody makes mistakes, and that's how we grow, learn, and evolve. And sometimes, you know, just depending on who you're dealing with, they can make you believe that you're screwing up and you're doing wrong when you're really not, all right? And so there's a big emphasis on what you think and what you feel about yourself, and your guides coming in to let you know, you've got to believe in you, and you've got to love you, and you've got to open those hands and that heart so you can receive, because this is a very beautiful connection trying to come into your reality, your experience. And again, this is like a new romance, a new friend, or this new person is like opening a door, extending some sort of opportunity for you that is going to lead to a lot of success, okay? So whether this is an opportunity, it will be successful. New connection, it will be successful, and it will help you overcome some heavier energies that you were dealing with. So let's pull some more cards. Prince of Cups. So there it is, new connection, new offer, apology, and new energy for some of you. And the Hierophant, so there is some spiritual aspect to this. Next out is the Nine of Swords. There's that nervous mental energy, and look, it says cruelty. So the thoughts you're thinking of yourself or what has been said to you is very cruel, and it's wrong, and you need not think about that or entertain any sort of negative thought and energy about you, all right? Your guides are coming in saying, no, you deserve love, you deserve support, you deserve opportunity, and some of you, you do deserve that apology. And look at that beautiful Ace of Swords. You are coming into new insight, all right? So you are going to break through this, and you are going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There is something coming in to your reality, and that is why you were drawn into the flower petals for messages and advice. You know, it says it's here, it says it here, and now you've got the Ace of Swords, and that is absolutely new idea, new way of seeing, epiphanies, breakthroughs, offer, opportunity, and it really gets you out of this Nine of Swords energy where there's a lot of worry, or there's a lot of feeling very bad and low about yourself. And There definitely is a new person coming in. And if this isn't new person, this is definitely somebody taking ownership and accountability and apologizing for different things they've done and said to you that really hurt your feelings, put you in a really bad place, okay? And if you're not getting this apology, there's a new connection coming in through friends or romance, and it's a nice, beautiful energy. There's longevity to it. You can trust it. It's blessed by the angels with the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords right there. It's a blessed union, whether it's a friend or romance. And if that is not how this is like meant to play out, then this person is new, coming in to offer you some sort of opportunity or opening a door for you in some capacity, which really allows you to feel free and no longer restricted. So let's pull one more card for advice. We have Jasmine. Success will be found if you hold on to hope. What a beautiful little message of advice after this whole reading. Yes, those who have put you down, made you feel bad, hurt your feelings, don't own that as your truth. It is false. It is so false. Archangel Michael coming in here. Yeah, I always associate the Ace of Swords with Archangel Michael wanting to personally empower you, break you free of these lower vibrational thoughts and worries that are going through your head, and bringing you to the conclusion that the negative things that were said or done to you, that was the fault and the wrong of those people, not you. And you do not need to personalize that or own their words or their actions, because they were wrong, they were unfair. And again, an apology is coming in, a new connection or a door opening for you, and a repeating theme of guaranteed success. So ease your mind, connect with Archangel Michael for some healing and some empowerment, and you're just going to move forward, and there's beautiful energy coming in. So those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, everybody. Let's see what the Secret Garden has to say about your questions, the advice you need right now. I'm going to pull 3 of these, and then we'll pull some tarot. So let's see what your spirit guides have to say about your questions. Adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be. So trust in the conditions and the circumstances right now, that they are leading you to where you want to go, what you're asking about. This is just like you've got to kind of hang in there and radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Yes, things are going to improve. And now we have surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. Ooh, so this is like past, present, future energy. And what I see here is, things going a little bit hard, not receiving the answers, having some setbacks, not, getting what you want. And it's your spirit guides are like, don't give up, really hang in there, believe in the highest good, believe in good for you, believe things are going to turn out very favorably for you, because there is a surprise in store. Yay. So let's get into the tarot and see what that beautiful surprise is for you guys. Ooh, we've got the Four of Wands, and this is completion. So part of this energy where you are being asked to adapt and go with the flow is because you're completing a cycle. That's what's been going on in your recent past. In the present, failure, Seven of Pentacles. So you are, this could be you're feeling really bad about yourself, about your circumstances. You could be feeling rejected, like everything you've done is for nothing. So there is a bit of heaviness and sadness within you, and that's why your guides are telling you to keep your head held high and look to the sun and believe in yourself, and don't look to a failure or what you perceive as failure. Don't focus on that, because you just completed a cycle. And what we have here in the future on top of surprises, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, material manifestation of some kind. That could be money, that could be job, that could be circumstances really shifting in your favor. You know, this is a general reading, but Ace of Pentacles sitting on top of surprises, that is very good fortune coming your way. And remember, everything that's happened that you've just been through, there was a cycle completing for you. All right, and now you're in this space of, you know, feeling bad, and then believing, and then maybe not believing. You know, you're going back and forth emotionally, and your guides are really encouraging you to believe in the highest good for you, because there is something beautiful just up ahead. And you know, the full moon probably has a lot to do with that. The next full moon is in Scorpio around May 6th, which is the house of endings. You know, things coming down so the phoenix can rise from the ashes. And then the next full moon after that is the first week of June, and that's in Sagittarius, and that's, you know, higher spirituality, higher learning. So between those two full moons, this is when this energy is coming in for you. All right, so King of Wands, yeah, this was a major completion at the soul level. Even if you're like, well, it seemed like normal life to me, well, that's how it would seem. But you completed something, and you received quite a bit of soul evolution from it. And look at this, futility, Seven of Swords. So you got the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords coming through right here in the present. So, you know, again, the emphasis of you feeling bad, feeling like you don't have enough, feeling lackful, feeling betrayed, feeling lied to, feeling let down, feeling rejected. So that's kind of the energy you're at. But remember, you just completed a cycle, and you're filtering through everything, and you're moving into some beautiful energy. Eight of Swords. And this coming out under the Ace of Pentacles, this to me is like, this is very long lasting. Okay, it surrounds you entirely. The Eight of Swords does not have to be a negative card always. It depends on what it's paired with. And this beautiful surprise with this Ace of Pentacles actually frees you from this Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. So listen, there is a beautiful energy coming in, and how that manifests is different for each of you. Like I said, this is just a general read, but your spirit guides want you to know to believe in the highest potential for you, to believe that magic, miracles, good things do come to you and are coming to you, because I see it. And when this happens, it really frees you from this heavy energy. And also, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, I see it surrounding you. It feels very like solidified, a very strong, stable new beginning, or exactly what you need, the gift of what you need. So let's pull some more cards. And for some of you, this feels like a contract of some kind. Okay, we have the Lovers, Princess of Swords, Four of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles. All right, so other energies that could be involved. We have strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have some air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And what I see here is your heart and your mind are going to come into balance, you know, through this beautiful blessing that's coming your way. And for some of you, this absolutely looks like some sort of mending of like an argument, a fight, a disagreement that you've had with somebody, where you guys are working that out, or you and, you know, somebody significant in your life have both received this betrayal, this energy where you're just very unsure of the future, or very uncertain of things in this moment. It could be you and another person that you're very connected to, and that blessing obviously would come in for the both of you. Okay, so some of you, this blessing is absolutely like amending and a making up with somebody. For others of you, this is something material like a gift, money, opportunity. And again, I do feel a strong energy around signing a contract for some of you. Okay, so this looks good. The energy is going to shift for you. You were completing a cycle. Whatever happened, you know, had to complete. Certain things have to fall away so that new energy can come in. And I see that for you, the ending, and then here's the new beginning right on its heels. And you're just kind of stuck in that limbo space right now as you watch this reading, but it is going to get better. There's a beautiful surprise in store. And it feels very strongly connected to either Scorpio full moon or Sagittarius full moon for the manifestation of that. All right, so that is your advice. And what do we have? Beauty, dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. Yes, because good things are happening for you. Believe there's a beautiful surprise just on the horizon for you. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, everybody. Let's see what messages and advice the Sea Melodies have for you guys. So I'm going to pull 3 of these, and then I will pull some tarot. So let's see what's coming out. Okay, we have Perseverance, stay the course. Direction, trust your inner compass and find your bearings. And Wild, believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. Okay, so these come through as like past, present, and future around whatever it is that you're asking or needing advice on, or maybe this is just some prediction that your spirit guides are giving you for what's up ahead. Now, with Perseverance, stay the course. This is definitely in the recent past, having some uncertainty, not really knowing, you know, what's going to happen. And here in the present, trust your inner compass, find your bearings. Your intuition is speaking to you very loudly. Make sure you're paying attention to the different insights and feelings you get, even if it does seem kind of like, well, that doesn't seem likely, you know, and this here is like, a lot of times when our intuition speaks to us, if it goes against what the logic of our mind is saying, we just disregard it and we ignore it. And so your spirit guides are like, no, really listen to what your intuition is telling you around, you know, what you're asking about, because you are receiving answers and insights. So intuition, insights, signs, synchronicities, your dreams, there are no coincidences. Remember that, all right? You are being divinely guided right now. And then Wild, believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance in the sun and the waves. This is letting you know there's a major shakeup coming and you have a lot to look forward to. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Princess of Wands. Yeah, you have the spiritual fortitude to get through anything. You truly do. 2 of Cups, love. And 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so there is a lot that's going to be coming your way that you don't expect. You are about to step into a lot of new energy and learn a lot of new things. And here with the 2 of Cups sitting on top of direction, those of you who are asking about like romantic love specifically, you've got to listen to your intuition. And again, despite what your logical mind says or the way reality looks in this moment, what is your intuition telling you about this specific person that you're asking about? Or, you know, is there going to be a love romance for me to come? I would say absolutely. And all the answers to the understanding about a specific person is coming through your intuition. Your spirit guides really helping with that. And those of you where this is a new love that you are yet to meet, date, the universe will align you. All direction will lead you guys to each other, and you coming together, you're going to learn so much. You might be very opposite of each other. And some of you, this could also be like a new friend coming into your life that's really going to teach you and show you a side of life and living that you've never seen before. Okay. Now, for those of you that this is not about love, romance, or a friend, what I see is, you're kind of going back and forth with the Two of Cups between your mind and your intuition, okay? And here it's like you need to follow your heart. What is your heart telling you? If you want to start a new career path, I see it in your future with the Eight of Pentacles, learning, evolving, and growing into something completely brand new for you. That's the outcome here. Whatever you're asking about, there's lots to learn, and you're going to grow, and you're going to evolve, and you're going to expand, and it's like going down a completely new path for you. All right, what do we have? The Sun. Yes, you have so much spiritual support. Oh my goodness, with the Princess of Wands and the Sun. And that's why you are so strong. And that's why nothing breaks you. And you're able to pick yourself up and keep moving forward no matter what. You are a very evolved soul yourself. Here we have the Queen of Swords. So, some of you, this could be around an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also this is talking about you really being in the mental body about your question, the answers that you seek, and your guides are like, you're not going to find it there. You've got to drop into your heart space. You've got to feel out your intuition, the energies, and don't let the logic of your mind trip you up, because your intuition is leading the way. And now we have the Empress. This is fertility, abundance, stability, longevity. So where you're headed, whether this is a new path, a new connection coming into your life, or, finally receiving answers about a specific connection, which allows you to make a new choice about something that puts you on a new path. This is a new path, new energy, unexplored, much to be learned and understood, a lot of growth and evolution found on this path for you, but it's very prosperous. It's enjoyable. You are happy. If this new love coming in for you, beautiful. This person is going to teach you so much. If this is a new friend, this is somebody that you can really, really count on. And again, it's going to teach you so much. Some of you, this is going into a new job, and this is like your boss or your coworker that's going to show you the ropes. And this is just a very strong individual, much like yourself. Okay. Not weak-minded at all, has the spiritual fortitude, can get through anything. All right, so that is the person that you guys are being aligned to, whether through romance, friendship, new job. It's just this brand new path I see for you. All right, let's pull some more cards. Six of Swords. Nice. Moving on to calmer waters, Queen of Wands. Now we got some fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Tower. Ooh, shocking how this is all going to work out for you. And Three of Cups, happiness, celebration, abundance. Yes, see, there is goodness ahead for you. And you've been through it. I see that, but you are a very strong, strong soul. There is nothing that you cannot get through, I'm telling you. And now is a time to really start tapping into your intuition and your insights and what you feel in that space, and let the logic go, because your intuition is leading you to this beautiful path where there's abundance, there is happiness, there's celebration, there's going on dates, there's just having a really good time, and you getting your spark back, feeling on top of the world, feeling charismatic, feeling attractive, feeling alluring. Your energy just really perked up. You go from the Princess of Wands to the Queen of Wands, okay? So there is good stuff coming, brand new path where you are going to learn a lot. There's a lot that's unfamiliar about it, but you are full of excitement. And Three of Cups, and then the Empress is a 3. To me, that's either 3 weeks or 3 months. Over the course of the next 3 weeks or over the course of the next 3 months, all of this is developing and happening, but it's very shocking for you, okay? In a good way, because it's like the miracle comes in, or just the totally unexpected happens, and you followed your intuition, and you're going to be so validated by doing that. You're moving into calmer, smoother waters, getting out of that mental body and just dropping into your heart space, and it leads you to your prosperity, to your happiness, to new connections. It's beautiful, beautiful. So if you've got to take a risk and take a plunge to go in a new direction, do it. You will be shocked at how happy you are and how prosperous it is for you. So let's pull you some advice. Stillness and calm waters, everything becomes clear. Yes, your guides are speaking. That is, get out of that mind, drop into the heart space, connect into the vibes, and every answer comes to you, and you will know which way to go. So those are your messages. I am sending each and every one of you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello there. So let's see what the Whispering Woods has to give you for answers and advice. I'm going to pull 3 of these, and then I'm going to pull some tarot. All right, let's see what is coming through for you. Dance. Allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night. Retreat, spoil yourself in the morning mist, breathe in nature's sweet scents, and clearing, make room for growth. Excellent. Okay, so this is past, present, and future energies, and I'm seeing a very similar message through all of these readings, actually, which I love because it's very positive. And Whispering Woods is not stepping out of the vibe of all the others. So what I see here in the recent past, there is some uncertainty, you having to make the best of circumstances, best of just different things that are going on, not what you hope for, but still trying to really keep a positive mindset and just doing what you can do. And here in the present, we have retreat. So this energy is, feels very solitary, kind of secluded. A lot of us are still on quarantine, right? So that would make sense. But this is saying in this time that you have in your own energy, in your space from the outside world, is a time to really recharge your spiritual batteries and do like a spiritual cleanse and really tap back into your soul and ask your guides, what do I need to know right now? What does my body need? What do I need to do different? Are there any patterns of thoughts or behavior that I need to focus on to change and, dissipate from my subconscious programming? Now is the time for that, because we have clearing, make room for growth. There is a major shift, a major change that is going to take place in your life in the near future. And if we don't get timing about that when I pull the tarot, we'll pull some specific cards for timing. So what I see is we've got to shed, we've got to go within and, do some house cleaning, make room, because there is major shifting and changing happening for you. It says make room for growth, and that means there's all kinds of new energies coming into your reality. So let's pull some tarot and see what this is all about. Ten of Swords, yeah, really, some of you, this is feeling really, you know, rug pulled out from under you, stabbed in the back. It says ruin up there, you know, and the severity in which each and every one of you experienced this in the recent past is going to be different, okay? And, you know, just depending on what your question, this could be past, you know, 6 months, a year ago, or it could just be more recent. It's different for all of you. But this is talking about how a huge setback happened here, and you did your best to hang in there and try to be positive and do what you could do with what you had in the moment. In the presence, we have the Nine of Wands, and here, you know, this retreat with the Nine of Wands, it's like you're almost to the end of a major soul cycle here, and I'm not surprised seeing the Ten of Swords in the recent past, and now you're sitting at the Nine of Wands. You've really gone through a lot of different soul lessons, and that's probably played out through a lot of relationships in your life, as well as some really harsh circumstances, situations, and experiences that you've been going through. And you may feel like the universe has been against you, or you can't win for trying, or you finally get 3 steps ahead only to have to take 2 steps back. And it's because you've been doing a lot of spiritually based work. What do we have? The Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of worry within the mental body about what's going to happen, what's up ahead. But look at that 10-9-9. You are almost to the end of a cycle here, and there is major change coming. What do we have? 10 of Cups. Love it. This 10 of Swords is going to turn into the 10 of Cups. 7 of Swords, futility. Yeah, all this Swords energy, you really got burned somehow, some way. And now we have the Queen of Swords. Beautiful. Okay, so here in the recent past, you did get screwed over, the rug pulled out from under you, big time shock, unexpected things happening, you know, and the severity of that pain and setback again is different for each of you. Some of you, this could be around friends, or not friends, I'm sorry, family, or a serious romantic relationship, or, you know, just what you feel was the foundation beneath you. This 10 of Swords is going to transition into the 10 of Cups. 9 of Swords, Nine of Wands with the 7 of Swords. That right there is where, again, you don't feel like you can win for trying 3 steps forward only to take 2 steps back. And it's like you feel like you're running out of juice within, you know, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, like, you know, something needs to give here for me. And it's because you've been really evolving at the soul. And then look at this, you're going to have a huge mental breakthrough, all right, with the Queen of Swords coming through with this 9 of Swords, where you were crippled by worry, anxiety, uncertainty, rehashing certain events that have played out, trying to understand, make sense of things. Now you are going to come into a place of ultimate and utter clarity. It's because you are completing this larger soul cycle. So a lot of Swords energy going on, and I'm just going to pull some more, add to this a bit down here at the end. To see what is happening, because I see that you know, come into a place of clarity and you feel good, but what's going on? Give us more, Spirit. Give us more. Four of Swords, finally, rest to the mental body, to the physical body, to the spiritual body. A time of peace and harmony is coming. Ace of Cups, love it. New connection, apologies, healing. This really does feel like a new connection for many of you. This could be new romance, or this is a new friend, a new spiritual companion that is going to be part of your journey moving forward, because make room for growth. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening. So I love to see that Ace of Cups. And now we have the 7 of Wands. Finally, you are going to feel like you are on top. And even when the flood waters rise, you're always going to manage to be finding higher ground, because I'm telling you, you have completed a crazy soul cycle that entailed a lot of challenging life lessons to evolve that soul. And now with that Ace of Cups, you are being born anew. You are going to be stronger than ever before. okay, with that Seven of Wands. And I want to pull more about this Ace of Cups for you, because I think that, you know, means different things for everybody. All right, let's see. The High Priestess, so there is much unknown. The Moon, wow. And the Ten of Wands, okay. So at the completion of this soul cycle, which you are just on the verge of, because you got the Nine of Wands and you got the Ten of Wands going on, you're there. And once that takes place, all that has been hidden from you, all that has not made sense to you, finally comes into your conscious mind. You receive all the wisdom in the soul from the experiences that you've been through with the High Priestess. And then we got the moon here, full moon manifestation. Next full moon is May 6th, and then the full moon after that, I believe, is around like June 6th or 7th. So between that time frame now and like the first week, 2 weeks of June is when all of this energy is going to start shifting for you. Okay, things are going to start making sense, because you are just on the verge of completing this much larger soul cycle, coming into brand new beginning with this Ace of Cups. And this is total emotional healing and purifying and understanding, like being born anew. And you do have the Four of Swords coming through with that, so you feel like you are born anew. All right, let's pull some more cards. Four of Cups, the Devil, Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is what we're overcoming. Boredom, stagnation, feeling like a lack of growth, lack of movement, feeling like you're just a failure, you're spinning your wheels, it doesn't matter what you do, feeling like you don't have enough, okay? And the Devil, this is feeling very oppressed or unable to let go and get over something or find a new path. And again, it's because you've been working on this heavy cycle of the soul. And now you have the Five of Cups, which is disappointment and sadness. This is the energy that you are moving out of. All right, you are transitioning beyond that, and it comes through this completion of the soul, this major cycle that you've been working on. Prince of Swords, the Sun, and Six of Pentacles. And this is where you end, where you know, you're showing as the prince. Here you are the queen when you complete the cycle, moving into this new cycle under this Ace of Cups. You're showing as the Prince of Swords. So you're above, you know, a page, but there is much that you are going to grow and expand into. And it looks like you're moving into a cycle of mental growth, evolution, and expansion, whereas you may have been working a lot on emotional growth and evolution and expansion, and that is very difficult. So you're moving into a whole different cycle of energy, and it's going to be very prosperous and healing for you for quite some time with the Sun coming out, okay? Where you feel like energies are equal, people are giving and sharing with you, and you feel happy. It's a good time to be alive. So this one here, the Whispering Woods, way more than I thought was going to come through. You are ending a major soul cycle. That's why all of this has been happening. You've got to trust the process. You are moving into some really beautiful energy. A lot is going to shift and change for you. And some of you, again, with that Ace of Cups, that's a new romance, or that's like a new spiritual companion. And as I'm saying that, we have time, embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. So you've got to trust the timing of things. Let's pull you some more advice. Journey, branch out to new worlds. Yep, see, that is where you are headed. What's up ahead is brand new energy, okay? And I feel like it's a new cycle where instead of working on all of this emotional stuff, you're moving into the mental body for some evolution there. And origin, remember your roots. Don't forget everything you've been through that got you to this point, because you are moving into a very beautiful period of prosperity, abundance, and harmony, and beautiful connections with others. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.